Tiny, tiny books are better. Love to read them every day.
Hey, what's up? I'm here today to talk to you about tiny books. Before I get to that, I'd just like to say hello to my 6 subscribers. Only 5 of you are friends of mine in real life. I've got one guy who just subscribed to me. I don't know who he is, but I can tell he's a man of discerning taste. Welcome, and I hope you enjoy it. Alright, so first up is this book I got a couple years ago. It is called On Bullshit, and it's by this guy, Harry G. Frankfurt. He is a professor of philosophy at Princeton University. One of the most salient features of our culture is that there is so much bullshit. Everyone knows this. Each of us contributes his share, but we tend to take the situation for granted. Most people are rather confident of their ability to recognize bullshit and to avoid being taken in by it. Let's see, it goes on. We have no clear understanding of what bullshit is, why there is so much of it, or what functions it serves. And we lack a conscientiously developed appreciation of what it means to us. In other words, we have no theory. I propose to begin the development of a theoretical understanding of bullshit, mainly by providing some tentative and exploratory philosophical analysis. So basically it goes on. It's, like I said, it's an essay. It's pretty short. It's, a small book, and it's only about 67 pages long. And it's pretty interesting in parts. But basically, I found myself, when I was reading it, kind of ironically thinking, like, well, this is bullshit. And the way he goes about talking about, the different aspects of bullshit, which is this really kind of ambiguous, idea, I guess. So on the one hand, sort of pointless, and I don't know, it's just kind of silly, but it's interesting to read. I like it pretty well, and it's a quick read. You can read it in one sitting. Okay, next up is this book. Let's see. There we go. It's called Applicant, and it is from this guy named Jesse Reclaw. He's the editor of this book. He was looking for magazines in a recycling bin, and he's found these folders that had photos with, letters of recommendation. Basically, these were people applying to the biology department at some university, and in these folders were the recommendation letters written, on the behalf of these prospective students. And what he's done is he's taken the photo that was in the file and taken an excerpt from the letters, and some of them are pretty funny. Like, here's one that's pretty, let's see, there we go. Yeah, here's one that I like. This guy. You see that? He has some of the makings of a dilettante. She has a certain lack of adventurousness. So you're looking at these photos and trying to connect this little tiny excerpt of what somebody who, for all intents and purposes, knows this person pretty well and what they have to say about them, and it's kind of weird to make that connection. This is kind of a weird one. I don't understand. These are from the I think it says from, where is it? From 1965 to 1975. So it's also kind of neat to see the hairstyles and whatever, the way people look. Here's one of my favorite ones. Hopefully you can see what this says. See that. He revealed himself to be a very bright underachiever with sharp elbows, and I wondered whether he was majoring in housekeeping and girls. So, whatever, I don't know what sharp elbows means, but anyway. She reminds me of a racehorse in the starting gate waiting to be released. That's a weird description of anybody. Anyway, I mean, it's not very long, as you can see. It's pretty small, but it was a cool find at the local bookstore. This guy actually put this out as a zine for a number of years, and then this publisher, Microcosm, picked it up, and that's how I found it. This guy right here is not quite a book. It's more of a little mini magazine. This Emetron company or group of designers or something. It's from England. It was published in England, and I guess that's where this group is from. But let's see. I'll take it out of its little thing here. I got it basically for the design of the thing. It looked really neat in the bookstore. But you can see this is the back of it. It's numbered, and this is 296. But it's hard to tell on this shitty camera. But it's got really good details of graphic design in it and stuff. It's pretty neat. Here's the front. That, and then you open it up, and it's all like this this vellum. Kind of, it's like say it's tracing paper, but it's sort of like vellum, you know, kind of translucent. But I just really like the way it's laid out, and it's got some really cool graphics. This, for example, is pretty neat. And honestly, I can't say that I read a lot of it. I just got it for the thing, you know, just because I liked it. Like that thing right there. And when you open it up, basically they took a half sheet, and folded it, you know, really weirdly. It's cut down the middle until you get to this part, and then it folds around accordion style like that. And then it came with this. This was the little thing at the top of the package. And it looks like it went for £1.350 or £3.50, whatever, in the store. And then even this has like a little fold-out thing that's like, I don't know, it's like a human head with an illustration of the brain and the eyes. And they have several issues. I found their website. Excuse me. And they have, I think they're up to like number 5 or 6 now. And there's a little bit more of an explanation, better than I can explain anyway, on their website about what it's about. Anyway, that's all I got for you today. That's Tiny Books. I will put some links over in the little area over there, wherever, so you can check out these things if you're interested in any of them. And hey, if you know of any cool little books, why don't you let me know? Put it in the comments or send a response or something. That would be cool. Alright, I'll see you next time.
Well, I just got out my little red book the minute that you said goodbye. I thumbed right through my little red book. I wasn't gonna sit and cry. And I went from A to Z. I took out every pretty girl in town. They danced with me, and as I held